Alright guys, so this is workout 3 of my week, in the accumulation week in the 3s wave, or 3 rep wave. So starting off with a couple of warm-ups. It's pretty cold, middle of winter at the moment, so the jumper's on. Doing about 30 kilo here, maybe a little bit more. I think this bar, I've calculated it for it at 10 kilo, however it may be 13 or 14, I'm not really sure, so I'll have to weigh it someday. Onto the next warm up, excuse me. 30 kilos again, just warming up a bit more, get a bit of blood in the shoulders and keep everything fresh. So with my overhead, trying to keep my elbows under my wrists at the hardest points. And guys, go ahead and like the video if you like what I'm doing. Subscribe, leave a comment, whatever. Put the notifications on if you subscribe. That'd be great. Thanks for the support. Third warm up before my working sets. We got 40 kilo on here. And basically my last warm up set or two, I try to aim for the reps that I'll be doing into my first working set. 45 kilo by 3. Now the goal is to hit 7 sets of 45 by 3 in this accumulation week. On the last set, we're going for I guess you'd call it kind of a max rep, but leaving 2 or 3 reps in the tank. So not going to all out failure, but we are pushing to get a bit of volume and fatigue in the muscles. Workout set number 3. You can see it's all going fairly steady. With this bar, I don't normally work out at home. This bar has different grips. I feel like looking at this, my hands are a little bit narrower than I would on a proper Olympic bar. On some of these lifts, I was mucking around with different widths and things on it, just trying to get it right. I think it's a little bit narrow though. You can see at that hardest point my elbows flare out wider than my wrists are, and ideally you want to keep that elbow joint under the wrists. Number 5, 45 kilos by 3 reps. Now I had a problem filming with my memory card. It kept running out of space, although it said there was a lot of space on there, and didn't catch any of my final sets on any of my exercises. So we're into the curls here. This is my first working set of 45 kilo. This is on a super curl bar. You can see it has almost it's much more curved than a regular easy bar. Normally I would go narrower with the grips. I would hold that inside bit, but flipped up the other way. My gym has regular easy bar curl bars, so I thought I'd go wider and try and work on that to carry over a little bit and just mix it up a bit. So I'm doing strict curls here. I don't really train for strict curl per se to compete, but I'd love to compete in it one day just for fun, alongside of arm wrestling. Basically, heels 12 inches away from the wall, bum and back have to remain in contact with the wall at all times, and your knees are not allowed to bend during the lift. So 5 working sets we're up to here. 45 kilo, as you can see, pretty smooth all the way up. Not really struggling with that. 6th set, another set of 3, and again didn't record my 7th set, which bugged me. So on my overhead press I did 5 on my 7th set with a couple of reps left in the tank. Curls I did 6 reps with a couple left in the tank. Now this is a dual handle, kind of like a Mazurenko eccentric handle, or a top roll eliminator. Lucas Raymond, actually, he just made one of these the other day. I made this a couple of weeks back, and because I prefer having the 2 hands working at the same time. Now if this looks a little odd while I'm sitting down, it's because it's 70 kilos. I have nothing to attach my feet or legs to at home. So I'm currently 90 kilos, so I really have to actually get some weight into it. But this is a cracker for working on flat finger strength. Those handles, it's a bit hard to see from this angle, but they are flat, and my fingers stay in a nice flat position, similar to how you would have in arm wrestling. So basically I'm just trying to bring it down and crack that without losing my grip, my hand ability to keep that flat hand. Again, so 70 kilos on this exercise for 7 sets of 3, but on that 7th set we're going for a maximum with 2 or 3 left in the tank, and I did 5 on that. This is set 6 that is showing here, and I didn't catch the last set again of this exercise, so it's driving me insane that night, but it's all good. And basically that is workout 3 on my Juggernaut system. Thanks for watching.